forward to this one tonight. And after a full day of waiting, we are officially underway here tonight. Huge steal in his own end. Moves the puck inside the offensive zone.
Didn't mean to step on you like that, James, but look at that hit, and it just took me off guard.
Here's a chance. Blocked, although that might be a save.
Well, that is a save, James. I don't think the goaltender would have gotten to position in time, and he's able to take it away.
Cutting to the front of the net. Lets it fly. Oh, one of his teammates was right in the shooting lane there. And sends it just out of reach. Handles the puck. Destined for greatness is looking to break out of their own end. He got all of that one. Anaheim's across the blue line. The Mighty Ducks played along the wing. And a stick in the lane deflects that one away. Boston's got the puck in the defensive end. Takes the feed at center and moves up ahead. Drives it to the crease. Stones him with the blocker.
I'd say he has some fast-twitch muscle fiber in there because I'm telling you, he makes that save. I thought that was going in, but he just reacts and keeps it out of the net. Let's have another look at that monster of a hit there, James. You got to love it. You have to have great timing, and you got to know when your opponent's vulnerable.
Inching closer to the midway mark of the period. Still scoreless in this one. Destined for greatness has won it. Slides the puck across to Doyle. And now it's grabbed by Stark. Here's a short pass to Doyle. Lights him up into the boards.
In order to dictate the tempo of the game right at the onset of it, you want to make your opponent think and hear you coming, and that's what he does with that first hit.
Anaheim's got it behind the net. Picked up along the wall by Kronwall. Right in front! Oh, what a stop on the play. Gets all of it with the paddle. Here we go. They've really ratcheted up the intensity here now in the O-zone. He scores! Oh, wow, what a play!
Well, he uses his speed to break away from his opponent, then reads exactly what the goaltender is giving him to be able to convert. What a beautiful play. How many times have we seen this before? The play comes back in your own zone. There's a scoring chance that they're unable to convert on, and you get going the other way, and you're able to execute. It really is a 200-foot game.
Boston's hard work pays off as they get on the board first here tonight.
Yeah, getting on the board first over halfway through the first period. And, you know, there hasn't been much going on here in this game. It's been back and forth, but it's starting to open up with this first goal. Gotta hope that there's some more offense in this one.
There's the whistle. We'll get a face-off after the goalie covers up. More than half the period has expired. We got a 1-0 game to this point. Boston's won the face-off deep in their own end. Trying to get out of the defensive end. And there we go. Icing is the call. And we're moments away from getting back underway here with the puck drop. The Mighty Ducks win the draw. Now let's see what they can do with it.
The coach and team reminding each other that this is a critical face-off. Anytime you've got your opponent on their heels after an icing, you have to find a way to have urgency in attack.
Oh, wow! Stops McGinn! Oh! Look! Out against the wall! He scores! Tie game!
Well, you can't worry about what happened in the game, James. It's all about what you do now, staying in the present. That's exactly what they've done, and they've got the equalizer.
Anaheim's even things up here in the back half of the first.
Well, yeah, they're more connected right now, James. I felt like they started the period, they were back on their heels, and they couldn't get out of their zone with any type of continuity. Well, now they've kind of righted the ship right now. They're in their rhythm, and they've got back to an equal score.
Oh, what a save!
Not much to say after that one, James. I'm actually at a loss for words. That was huge.
And as play continues, listen to these fans. They're starting to get loud and recognizing what we saw not long ago here, Cheryl.
Yeah, James, I mean, they're continuing to acknowledge the save he made earlier because they know the temperature of this game. And hey, the fans are now in it. They're all on board, and guess what? The goaltender knows it.
Fires it! Moves the puck down low. And he fights off another save. Grabs the puck. Make it 3 in a row. Boston's got it in their own zone. Oh, they got thunderstruck.
Yeah, I love the way he encroaches on his opponent along the boards here. James just lined up perfectly and then is able to elicit that massive hit.
Boston's got a hold of the puck. Pass to Doyle. Reads the play and forces the turnover. Here's a shot. Oh, and he comes up with a big shot there.
All right.
Oh, no, you can feel it from here.
Well, that has to hurt, and he's getting up slowly. The whole body rattles when you get hit like that.
Great hits up play with the stick by Stark. Here's a shot, and the puck skips off the glove. Reads it perfectly, breaking up the play. And with that, the first period is in the books. Both teams with a chance at a refresh will get a clean sheet of ice and come back with period number 2. Teams are back on the ice. Both squads gliding into position for the start of period number 2. You can tell we're in for a good one because almost every fan is in their seats here as we are still tied with the second getting underway. All right, Cheryl, what's your interpretation of what you've seen from the first period of action?
Destined for greatness has got to find some rhythm in this game, James. From an offensive standpoint, they haven't generated a lot, and if they want to break the tie, they've got to start putting shots to net.
Makes a move in front! Denies him!
Nagy's made a great quality shot look easy. I mean, he is so efficient. He's dialed in, he tracks, and he makes the save.
Just applying the squeeze here in the offensive end. The fans are all over it. And there's the whistle. We've got a penalty coming up as the defenders look absolutely exhausted. The Mighty Ducks get their man advantage unit out there for the first time tonight.
First power play opportunity for this team. It's going to start in the face-off circle, getting possession with the win, and then looking to set up.
Takes the puck as the clock ticks down on the penalty kill. From the point, they take control of it. Here's a feed in front. Oh, and they couldn't complete that. From the top of the offensive zone here. Boston's regained possession of the puck. Rocks him. Puck clears the zone. Anaheim's got it behind the net. Now a quick pass to Bill. Boston's got the puck shorthanded. And that sends a few people scrambling for cover on the bench. Can they capitalize on this power play? Here comes the face-off. Boston's got it in the defensive zone. They move the puck out of harm's way. And puts the body into it, a little bumper car hockey. Slides it across. Boston's got a chance to work the transition game now, shorthanded. And they get the puck out. The Mighty Ducks come up empty-handed on the power play. We're back to even strength here.
Well, the power play unit looks stifled out there, and they have to make adjustments and read off what the PK unit is doing, and there was none of that.
Big-time shot block there. Anaheim's got the puck along the boards. And it's stopped by the glove. Nice play there. Destined for greatness has got the puck against the half wall. Takes it out of the offensive zone and back to center. Slides the puck down low. Quick pass to Cronwall. Big time stop there. And he takes the dish. Excellent stick work on the play. Stark's got the puck in his own zone. Dished on over to Doyle. Puts it on net, and that's blocked in traffic. Shot, and he catches that one with the glove. Through center along the wing. Gaining steam here on the attack. Stones him on the one-timer. Puck is frozen, and we'll get a face-off. More than half the period has gone by. Hope you're enjoying this one. We got a tie game. Slides in off the wing after the centerman tied him up. Takes the puck behind the net. Nagy's got the puck, and he's going to hang on. Puck possession so critical in today's game, and the official ready to drop the puck right here. Boston's got possession here in their own end. Destined for greatness is looking to break out. Fires it on net. That's blocked. Scoops up the puck here. From center they get into the attacking area. Boston's got control of it now from their own end. Picks off the pass. Gets the puck in deep. Destined for greatness has got a hold of the puck now. And it's a quick pass to Stark. Gaining momentum along the wing. What a hit, and that'll wear down the opposition. Moves it to Joshua. And he slides it quickly to Bill. Here's a chance. And that goes off the glove and will play on. Denies him again.
You can certainly tell that the goaltender is dialed in on that last sequence of saves, James. He's to position, so he finds a way to make multiple saves back-to-back.
And the goaltender comes up with a piece of it to keep it out of the net.
Nagy's been so consistent throughout tonight's game, and I mean, he's made timely saves as well. A lot of shots that he's faced, and his save percentage is an indicator of it.
Puck moved over to Cronwall. Shot! Tremendous block on the play.
Well, and the bench really erupts on that one, because otherwise it would have been in the back of the net.
Anaheim's got the puck along the wall. They try to maintain possession inside the defensive zone. Moves it around along the half wall. Fires the one-timer. Oh, and he stopped that one on the one-timer.
Nagy's found his rhythm here, James, looking real nice in his crease, the way he's moving, taking away a huge opportunity for his opponent with that high-danger save.
Here in the late goings of the period, you can feel the energy in this crowd. It's a tie game. Boston's through center and now in the offensive end. Scores! A timely finish, and they've taken the lead.
Sometimes you can feel momentum swing, James, and you can tell that they're playing with more confidence, and as a result, they get a little puck luck and they put it in. Well, that's a great play in tight, James. The way he gets body position and then just slides that bottom hand underneath the puck on the backhand.
Boston's jumped in front by a goal here late in period number 2, and they have weathered the storm here, Cheryl, but they've gone in front.
Well, it isn't over yet, but they certainly are in a good position with the lead heading into the intermission, James. Now it's about staying the course, playing confident, managing the puck, and getting it done.
And that'll bring an end to the second period of play. Let's get a clean sheet of ice and come back with the third period next. things.
Anaheim's been holding on to the puck a ton. They've been doing a real good job of protecting and shielding the puck, but it just hasn't translated into generation of offense. They got to continue to work on that through the third period. They are trailing, but it's right on them. You can feel it's on their stick, James. It's just a matter of getting another one.
Big time hit in the corner boards. And he takes the feed. And a great save. Bill's moving the puck through his own zone. On-man rush. From point blank. Big stop by the goaltender right in front.
Well, goaltenders are the last line of defense for a reason. This time, he bails his team out.
Goaltender hangs on for the whistle.
There's a ton of pace to this game right now, and both teams trying to dictate with quick counters and how they're skating off the puck extremely fast, which is generating a ton of speed. And it's a track meet, trading chances at both ends.
Steps in and takes the puck. Boston's got it in their own zone. Oh, they telegraph the pass, and he picks it off.
Anaheim's been working hard all night, James. They've been intercepting pucks. They've had great stick position, and it's been a defensive clinic. They've got to find ways to get to the other side of the puck and generate some offense. Nagy's been a perfect example of how it's quality over quantity and recognizing the key timeliness to making a big save and how it can be such an energy booster and momentum swinger for your team. I mean, he has been on point tonight. He has been dialed in, and he has really controlled his crease.
Anaheim's got a hold of it against the wall. Slides it over with pace to Cronwall. And that skips away on a nice defensive deflection. Here's a pass down low. Oh, that has some heat on it. He makes the save. Here they come on the attack. Oh, and he gets a piece of that one to keep it out.
That's a fantastic save by the goaltender, but his team has to do a better job of protecting the middle of the ice. Those high-danger scoring chances eventually go in.
And he coughs it up with the pass. Feeds the puck across to Stark. Sends the pass over. Takes a shot. Glove save. Grabs the puck in the defensive zone. Steps across the line and on the attack down the right side. Takes a shot. Denied by the goaltender. And he slides it quickly to Doyle. Boston's got the puck in the corner. There's another hit on the play.
He's going to feel terrible tomorrow, James. Over and over again, he's been throttled.
Here's a shot. Blocked, and he may have just stopped a goal.
I think he did, James. I mean, you got to protect the house, especially when it's a great threat shot like that, and he finds a way to get in front of that and quick.
He was locked in there. Moves the puck. Broken up with the stick in the defensive end. Boston's got the puck in the defensive end. What a hit on the play. Oh, my.
Yeah, you clearly knew what he was doing.
And a big-time goal here in the third. Evens things up.
Well, there wasn't much wiggle room left, James, but they found a way to put it in, and that's because of the full-court press that they've exhibited in this third period.
Boston's gained the line and into the zone. Pad save, and he made it look easy. Great job there.
You can feel the energy in the building right now in this tight game. The pressure is on. You have to find a way to embrace it at this moment.
Penalty coming up as the play's blown dead. The Mighty Ducks will serve 2 minutes in the box.
Sometimes you're just trying to buy some time for your teammate to come in and grab the puck. And when you interfere too long, you hold that space, you're going to get the call.
Boston's going to start with the puck inside the offensive zone. Oh, he'll feel that one. What a block.
Well, he's firing all cylinders here, getting to that shot lane. He really anticipates the greatest threat on the ice, and he makes sure that... Wait a second, James. I believe there's going to be a call right there. An infraction happens.
Let's see what the officials are calling. The Mighty Ducks are going to be shorthanded, tripping the call.
Coaches hate stick infractions. They're real frustrating. You're right there. You're in and around the puck. You go fishing, and you wind up in the box.
Destined for greatness has got it, and they're on the attack. Handles the puck at the point. Oh, the sauce on that pass. Stop that one. Slides the puck over. Dumps it into the ozone. Boston's got possession of the puck. He says, let's get physical on that play. From their own end, trying to kickstart this power play. Absolutely rocks him on the play, and that sends a message to the bench. Boston's got the puck in their own end. Anaheim's got a hold of it along the wall. Destined for greatness is got it in the neutral zone. And the penalty killers will get a well-deserved break here as they kill off the man advantage.
Critical time of the game, James. Everyone wants to be out there and embrace that pressure. You want to deliver, you want to be the hero, and you get left with a big fat 0. That's a tough one to take.
Under a minute to go here in regulation time. Cuts to the front. Anaheim's gained possession along the boards. Exploring options here inside the defensive zone. Moves it quickly over to Cronwall. Oh, and he whiffs. Huge play in his own end to come up with the puck. Here's a centering pass. And that doesn't connect. Tries to tuck it in. Lays into the body on the play. And is able to handle that one.
This is just great puck control to put the puck to the corner. No second shot opportunity.
The crowd pushing for them to shoot before the clock expires. Huge steal in his own end. Offside the call. We'll get a face-off coming up.
Well, that's how you get a puck, James. I mean, you recognize the timing it takes to meet your opponent right at the right time. And I mean, that's just an explosive hit. Gets the job done.
Will someone get a chance to put the game on their stick? Overtime looms. All right, it is nail-biting time. We are underway with overtime. Makes the save. Boston's got the puck. Destined for greatness has got it in their own zone. Dropped him in the open ice. You'll need more than that to beat him. Hits him hard into the wall. Oh, he had the answer on that one. The Mighty Ducks will play it in their own end. And now he moves it quickly to Cronwall. Peace out! Overtime winner! Wow! What a game!
Well, the goaltender, he gets a big piece of this shot here, James. He's got to make this save. Unfortunately, it trickles in. He's not going to like it. He'll want that one back. get started that way all the time, exactly the way the coach would have drawn it up, but you certainly want to dictate pace when you are on the road and you want to take the crowd out of it early.
Lots of hockey left to be played in this period. 1-0 is where we sit at this point. Takes the feed in the middle of the neutral zone. Stoppage in play as we get an offside. Face off here in the neutral zone, and we are back underway. Can't keep a hold of it after that hit. Chance in front, and it doesn't reach the net because it goes off a stick. Handles it along the blue line. A howitzer. That goes off a twig. Takes a shot. There's the whistle. Let's get the call from the officials. The Mighty Ducks are being called for tripping.
Well, with a one-goal lead, there's a small margin of error, James, and to protect it, you can't be in the box. Now they're short-handed, and they got to find a way to kill it off.
Calgary's man advantage unit will take to the ice for the first time tonight.
No time like the present, hey, James, and the power play to get it done. Get the equalizer in this one. It's about creating momentum, not taking it away. They are got to look to the net. They've got to drive lanes and try and get on the scoreboard here.
A short-handed breakaway. Scores! What a finish on the breakaway!
Well, a nice play to pull away from the pack here, James. One-on-one battle against the goaltender, and he's the victor. Man, has he ever had his legs tonight. Look at him break away from the pack. He's in all alone. It's a one-on-one battle, James, but a little bit of a pause there to get the goaltender to bite, and then he puts it in the back of the net.
Huberdeau's looking to win this draw on this man advantage here. Calgary's on the attack. Oh, he's going to feel that the rest of the game. They are wearing down their opponents with hits like that.
You want to send a message to your opponent early in the game, and that early delivery of a bone-crushing hit, that does just that.
Puck slid down the ice. Anaheim's penalty killers get a hold of it. And he's knocked off the puck there. We got a whistle offside to call. Jesus slides into the face-off dot, and they'll continue to try to kill off this penalty. And off the draw, they win the face-off. Right up the gut into the attacking zone. Calgary's coaches will not be liking that power play opportunity as they fail to convert and give up a short-handed one.
I didn't like anything about that power play, James, and I'll tell you who else didn't. The coach and the rest of the team. You can't give up a shorty when you got a man advantage.
Great defensive play to break it up. Centering pass in front. He scores! What a play! Anaheim's offense has been on fire to start this one, and still lots of time left in the first. Nice job tying up his opponent. He got all of that hit. Takes the puck into the corner of the offensive end. Here's a pass to the middle. And he shuts down a great scoring chance there. Quick pass to Michael. Looking to make something happen along the boards. Quick shot. And that's off target as it hits a body. Moves by the check. Scores! And that's 4 in a row, and they are rolling tonight.
Well, the whole bench is rolling. Why? Because they're all getting goals and apples. Pad the stats tonight. You can feel the energy as they're all standing up. They've gotten 4 in a row.
Calgary's got a hold of the puck off the draw. And he dodges the poke check there. And that was stopped. Moves it up. Takes it to the front. How did he stop that one?
He's going to win the foot race to the net here, but he's got to have the courage to do it as well. He fights for the space to get the shot off. That's a high-danger scoring chance, just doesn't connect.
Past the midway mark in this period, Anaheim's latest goal has now given them a 4-goal lead. Good read by the winger as the two centers tie up. Denies him on the one-timer. Picked off. Tried to be too cute on the pass. Takes the feed. Pass out front. And he'll hang on to it to regroup here for a moment.
much of the training is about reaction, and you can certainly tell that it has come in handy for him because he makes an incredible save just by instincts alone.
Oh, my. Well, that's one way to release some frustration.
Well, yeah, I mean, there's a purpose to this, right? You're getting blown out, you're trying to send a message, trying to ignite a spark underneath your team, and that's the way to do it, getting physically engaged.
Shuts him down.
This shot's coming from the middle of the ice, and he has some heat on it, but he's ready and waiting for it. He's to position, and he makes the save. Well, it's great execution on that hit there, James, but a little too late. I mean, they've been trailing in this game. They've been blown out by quite a margin, and if they started a little bit earlier, they'd be in this thing.
Puck is dropped, and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. It's a contact sport, people. There's proof right there. Takes a spill onto the ice and loses the puck. That's not going to fool him. Using the net for cover. Now a quick pass to Cronwall. Anaheim's got a hold of the puck. Grabs it in his own end. And the puck escapes the zone, and they'll be forced to tag up. The Mighty Ducks take it along the wall. They score! The pylon continues, Cheryl.
Oh, it is ugly, and there's nothing worse in the score than having your own crowd just give way on you there. Not happy. You can hear the booing tonight in this building. Just a tough game all the way around.
I think they screamed uncle about 2 of these ago. Jabs the puck away. And that one's picked off. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. Puck leaves the zone on a bad pass, and they'll be forced to regroup. And with the buzzer, that puts a bow on the first 20 minutes of play. We've got lots more still to come. Second period action next, right now. Welcome back, everybody. James Cybulski with you. Period number 2. The middle frame ready to go. A one-sided affair thus far. Let's see if anything changes here with the start of the second. There's the whistle. Offside is the call. Anaheim's been the more aggressive team offensively. Look at the shot clock and just look at the score. They take possession as he locks him up off the faceoff. Let's move to the middle. And that goes off a stick and off target. Calgary's looking to break out of their own end. Play whistle dead, offside the call. We're still in the early stages of this period. We are in blowout territory right now. It's 5-0. Calgary's won it. Puck picked up in the open ice. And he can't hang on up with that hit. Can't hang on to the puck after taking a knock. Takes a shot. Kicks it away from the crease.
Mitchell's had a difficult time tonight, James. He's struggled in the net and the way he's handling the puck, but how about some help in front of him? I mean, his defense, the forwards, everyone, the collective unit that really hasn't been firing on all cylinders.
And now it's turned away. And it's a quick pass to Michael. Oh, look at this. Here they come. They've got numbers. Big time stop there. There's the whistle. Let's see what the referee saw.
Running interference plays is part of the game, but you can't impede the forward progress of your opponent. That's a 2 minutes interference call.
Sneaks away with the puck after he was tangled up on the draw. Calgary's got a hold of the puck now. Picked up along the boards by Cronwall. And he easily stops that. Scores! A power play goal!
Well, successful power play is all about getting the PK to move, and that's exactly what they've done with their motion and their switching of positions here, James. They got the look they wanted, and they finished it off.
The Mighty Ducks win the draw. Sneaks by the poke check. Anaheim's got the puck along the wall. Oh, spectacular save right there. Wow!
Unbelievable. I mean, it was all but in, and he steals it because of that last-ditch attempt to find the puck. Just incredible save, James. Mitchell's doing everything he can to uplift his team here. Just look at that last sequence. It was so impressive.
And there's the hat trick, and this place is silent.
Well, he's licking his chops when he goes on the road, hey, James, and he gets his hattie. I mean, he's been feeling it, but when he's on the road, he's something else.
Anaheim's offense came to play in a big way, and they lead big time here in the second. Shot! Oh, that's a great shot block there.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's a great A scoring chance, and you want to make sure that you get in front of that one, and he did. He gets all of it.
Grabs the puck at center. Takes it and looks ahead. Calgary's got the puck against the boards. Here's a chance behind the net. In close! Scores! Well, they've got a mountain to climb, but they at least have started the escalation.
Well, yeah, they're not at the base of the mountain anymore, but I'll tell you, they're looking up, and it's a long way to go. They're going to have to dig in, put their work boots on if they want to claw their way back into this one, James.
Anaheim's been rewarded for their high activity in the offensive zone with lots of shots, and they lead it here in the second. Sends it over to Michael. Slips by the check. Oh, gets a crapper on that one as he just got enough of it. Feeds it up ahead.
First pass leads to the offense. That's a great one.
Quick feed to Michael. Gets the puck over to Huberdeau. And he takes the feed.
Cronwall's been so dangerous offensively tonight, James. Yeah, he's not getting the shots on goal, but he is the distributor. They need to be aware of him, their opponent, I mean, because he's threading the needle to his teammates all night long.
Stopped by the goaltender getting up. Inside of the post. No, wait, the official signaling a goal. That's a goal. Calgary's been outworked all night long, but they finally got something they can push back with now.
Yeah, they got to continue to push as well if they want to give themselves an opportunity to feel like they can get back in this one. And that's going to start with some hard work, the good old intangibles, and the feeling that they can get back in it. It all starts with execution, though, James, and you have to play physical.
Quick pass across to Bill. Calgary's got the puck along the boards. And he gets enough to keep it out.
Well, you know he's got the skill set to be able to maintain possession of this puck, but how about the determination to have his eye?
He scores! And there's the hat trick. 3 is the magic number.
It's a magic number. He's doing everything he can to take the crowd out of this one as he's with the away team, but he's been dominated, playing really confident all night long.
Anaheim's got to be thinking they don't want this night to end. Like, here we are in the second period, and they just continue to find the offense goal after goal here, Cheryl.
Yeah, and the point production is spread throughout the entire lineup, so what that means is everyone's gaining confidence as this game continues. So I got to feel sorry for their opponent right now. They look deflated, they look frustrated, as they should be.
And that's offside, stopping the play.
Oh, that's an absolutely massive hit, James. These are the types of hits that can change the landscape of the game. The power of the legs right through the body. Lack of awareness there on the puck carrier.
And there's a little help from your friends right there from off the wing coming up with the puck. The Flames gain control of the puck. They go on the attack through center. The backhander, big time stop.
A player should never be left alone in the slot, but man, is the goaltender to task here. Gets out in front of it and makes the save.
Calgary's got the puck. Hill's got it in the defensive end. There's a hit on the play. And we're going to get a face-off after the offside.
But when you're on, James. And just look at a highlight reel of the hat-trick that he's had tonight. I mean, he does it different ways where that puck is on his stick. He has found his way to the net, and he's converted 3 times tonight. I mean, you just have to get the puck to him. You know, the coach and all his teammates are saying, get it over to him. He's going to put it in.
Through the neutral zone, moving the puck along the side. And makes the save. Goaltender covers it up, and we'll get a reset here. The Mighty Ducks have to be feeling good about themselves here in the late stages of this second period as they continue to lead big. Calgary's going to start with the puck in their own end. And that concludes the second period of play. Still one more period of regulation time. We'll see what happens in the third next. will start with the puck as they win the opening faceoff here. We got a penalty coming up here on the play. There's the whistle, and here's the call.
Start of the game, you want to set the tempo and dictate pace, and now you're killing a penalty.
First chance of the night here on the man advantage.
With a scoreless game, James, an opportunity to go up by one. They'll want to gain possession right off the draw and set the tempo.
Swoops in off the wing to grab the puck after the centerman tied him up. Look out! What a hit! You gotta keep your head up out there.
Some players get into the game by physically engaging early. There's a fine line there, but that was executed perfectly.
Swing and a miss. Anaheim's got the puck along the wall. Trying to get something going here with this man advantage as they start from their own end. Anaheim's got it along the wall. No quarter given here as they battle for the loose puck along the boards. Oh, huge hit against the wall, and he scores! I think that went off the defender.
I can't tell you how many times this has happened to me, James. As the puck is coming towards you, it winds up hitting you and goes off you, goes the other way, fools the goaltender who doesn't have a chance.
Anaheim's got to be pleased with the way they've started tonight. Look at this, already the first goal of the game, and just try to take that crowd out of it.
Well, yeah, and that's exactly what they've done, and that would have been the message from the coach earlier today, James, because
It's in! He scores!
They're striking quickly. 2 goals in 50 seconds, James.
Anybody who just got up for a quick snack is probably looking at the scoreboard going, what happened?
Well, don't blink. The game can change in an instant.
Absolutely. Lots of time left in this period. Anaheim's really controlled the pace of play these last few minutes, leading by 2. Cronwall's got the puck. Angles it over to Bill. Takes the feed. Here he is, wristed on net. Big time block on the play.
Well, he's doing what it takes, James. And listen, coach is going to love that one. I expect to see him out here again.
Great save on a great play. And a great save. Oh, look at that stars. It's in. I think it went off his feet.
Yeah, I agree with you there. I think it did as well there, James. And you can see the defender net front, and I just think it redirects and finds its way to the back of the net.
Anaheim's won the draw in the neutral zone. Quick feed to Cronwall. Play is blown dead with the offside. Nearing the midway mark of the period. Calgary still down a goal here, but they have really picked up the tempo these last few minutes. Jesus wins it in the neutral zone. Here's a short pass to Jesus. Picked off. Takes the pass.
Huberdeau's looking for the equalizer, James. They're down by a goal.
To the back of the net.
Oh, that's fast. 2 quick goals in a minute 20.
And in a flash, we are all tied up.
It shows you how quickly the game can change. You never give up because you never know what's going to happen.
Game on. Teams are ready for the draw. The linesman about to drop the puck. Great defensive effort with the strip. Delayed penalty looming. And a poke check knocks the puck away. Whistle blows, stopping the play. Jesus will serve 2 for interference.
Well, the game is played at such fast rate that sometimes you want to slow your opponent down, but if you take too much ice, it's going to be an interference call.
Calgary sending their power play unit out for the first time tonight.
So with their first power play of the game, you don't have to worry about getting in. It's already in there, but you do have to worry about winning the faceoff, the most critical piece to possessing the... Hold on a second, James. There's going to be a call on this as you see the official signaling the penalty. Another stick infraction, and you know that coaches don't like this one. A product of not being in good position, reaching, and then taking the trip because you weren't moving your feet.
And from off the wing, he comes up with it with both centers scrummed up. Slides the puck down low. Oh, and they can't keep the puck in the zone. They'll be forced to tag up. Oh, and some smooth skating to lose a defender there. Michael's got it along the boards. And that was a good heads-up read to make that save.
Well, the game has changed so much. It's so fast. and the athletes are so strong. I mean, the training that you have to undergo, whether it's in the gym or it's functional, you know that these guys are constantly working in small space areas, working on their games, working on their legs, their foundation. The lower half is so critical, and this is a perfect example.
Anaheim's in transition. Look out. Fantastic save. Feeds it down low. Oh, that goes off his helmet. Hopefully he's okay.
A save is a save, James, and this one rattles off of his cage, and that's going to be a tough one, especially years ago. I'm telling you, the Mats are a lot better today.
The Mighty Ducks get their man back. We're back to even strength.
Power plays dictate games, and this one did not, and the coach will not be happy with the setup or the opportunity that this unit gave them. Mitchell's made a great save on that last play, taking away a high-danger chance because of his ability to anticipate and know where the shooter's coming from.
Past the midway mark of the frame, we are all tied up in this one. The Mighty Ducks gain possession. We got a penalty coming up here. There's the whistle, and here's the call. Huberdeau's getting 2 for interference here. He's off to the box.
When your opponent doesn't have the puck, you can't interfere with their forward progress too much. You can cheat a little bit, James, but that's over the top.
Trying to come up with a huge defensive play to get this puck out of his own end. Bill's stick handling in his own zone. There's the whistle. We've got an offside. Michael's ready for the draw as they continue to be shorthanded here. The Flames win the faceoff. Calgary's got the puck against the boards. Tries to get this man advantage going from their own end now.
They have half of this power play left, and they have to find a way to generate some shots on net here. It's all about the setup for me, though. It is possession over position. They have to find a way to get in. So I love what he's trying to do here, James. He wants to separate the body from puck, and that's exactly what you got to do. You got to play with a competitive edge and an intensity.
Another big face-off looming as this power play rolls on here tonight. Michaels won the draw here in their own zone. Nice poke check inside the attacking zone. Scores! The go-ahead goal, and a big one at that!
Well, they really take advantage with the extra attacker here, James. I love that there's a double threat on this power play. They can shoot, they can move the puck, which makes their opponent vulnerable. Great conversion.
Anaheim's got a 1-goal lead after that strike here in the first.
Well, it's all about quick strike, and now they've got the go-ahead, so they know that they can be confident with the puck, but they certainly can't sit back and protect it.
Puck scooped up by Jesus. Good stand-up hit. Anaheim's ready to go on the attack. Oh, great move to sidestep the check. Sends it quickly to Huberdeau. Reads the play and forces the turnover. The Flames look to start the transition game. Huberdeau's lugging the puck. Driving right to the front. That goes wide. And the defenders come up with the puck. He's got a step. Score! Quick as a hiccup. It's in the back of the net.
Well, you said it quick, James, and he is lightning fast, and he separates himself from the pack every single time and generates these opportunities.
In the final moments of this period, the Mighty Ducks have all the momentum right now, leading by 2. Calgary's won the draw, and they take possession here in the open ice. And he sidesteps the check there. Shot! And that caroms off one of his teammates in front. Receives the pass. Calgary's got the puck in their own end. And that's just out of reach. We got a stoppage. Let's get the call. Jesus is caught for the trip, and he's going on a trip to the penalty box.
Oh, you can see the frustration and the body language in him right now. That's the second penalty he's taken this period, James.
Calgary's power play unit puts their hard hats on as they go back to work.
Well, they haven't scored on the power play yet, man. It is a tough thing to do, and this is an earned opportunity. They practice, they know what they're doing. It'll come.
Moved up ahead. Look at this, down a man, and he's in alone. He scores! Oh, wow, what a finish!
Well, I love that he used his speed and didn't slow down, James, and then it's all about patience and composure, outweighing the goaltender, finding the room and burying it. takes it.
Cronwall side still short-handed here as they slide in for the face-off. Well, that's one way to win the draw as he skates away with the puck after the two centers were tied up. He scores! And he completes the hat trick there!
You gotta love it, James. I mean, he really brings it when he's on the road, right? And he's been all over the puck, and he has just silenced the crowd.
Huberdeau's ready to take the draw here on this power play. Calgary's won the draw in the neutral zone. Oh, love the defensive stick work there to poke that one away. Sends it in front. And he elects not to shoot and will hang on to the puck. And he passes it up ahead to Michael. Fires it. They score! And a huge goal to try to shift the tide.
Well, they're going to have to do more than that if they want to shift this tide. I don't think the coach is going to be very impressed with their preparation coming into this game, James. But they found a little bit of life here. Let's see if they can get something back-to-back and create some momentum.
Clock ticking down here inside the first period. Finds nothing but air on that shot. Slides it quickly to Michael. Drives to the crease. Just gets enough to keep it out. There you go. Period number 1 is done. We're going to come back in just a quick moment with period number 2. Stay with us.